Hello everyone, this is Mayank and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll discuss about one company called RailTel. So this is a PSC, Public Sector Enterprise Company. We'll discuss about the sector this company works, what are the function of this company, what it does. We'll discuss about its future plans and its impact on the overall growth of the company. We'll discuss the fundamentals after that, and then at the end we'll see the technical chart and we'll get the opportunity what it has in the long term as well as short term perspective. So we'll discuss all the details in this video. And before we get into all these discussions and everything, I'll just put a small disclaimer that this is not a recommendation video for buy or selling any stock. This is only for educational purpose and referential video. So if you decide to buy this stock or do research on this stock, then you can use this video only for reference and getting a second person opinion. But don't consider this video as a recommendation at any point in time. Now, I also have a Telegram channel, which link of that channel will always be in the description. So if you're interested in getting small updates or getting part of some poll, you can join that Telegram channel and be part of community where I put some my updates from my own side as well as some stock market related news. So if you want to interested in those kind of stuffs, you can join the channel. Now let's get into the discussion of this particular company. So RailTel is company which is deal with only rail network. Rail network in the sense telecom of the rail network. So we'll discuss this a bit in the detail about what this company is about us. So RailTel was incorporated in September 26, 2020 and it covers around 59,500 plus route kilometers and 5,990 plus railway stations across India, and the citywide access across the country is 18,000 plus kilometers. That means most of the what they covered around 40,000 plus kilometers, that is the rural side of the country, and this is a very important factor. Why? Because this company deals with optical fiber network. So the places where the telecom providers, if I ask you a question, how many telecom providers India has right now, the usual question will be 3, answer will be 3, and then some people might say 4. So 3, if you talk about it's Airtel, Jio and Vodafone. People who answer 4, they will include BSNL. But we often ignore what power of RailTel and RailWire. So this is where this company comes into picture. Out of 59,500 kilometers, I told you 40,000, more than 40,000 is in the rural side, where Airtel, Jio, and you say Vodafone has not reached, and the optical fiber have not reached. But this company has their optical fiber already set up in those kind of rural places. So this company has a very good edge over the players what we already discussed about, what we talk about in general, and we generally ignore this particular company. So this is a very good strength for this particular company. One important part what we say is this company also funded optical fiber based on connectivity projects in the Northeast India. Now we always see why Northeast India has been ignored for so far, and the kind of network and the kind of reach what we get in other part of the country is not available in Northeast India because of geographical issues or because of the development is less in this part of the country. But this problem has been solved by RailTel a lot, and this is the reason why this company becomes a very important part in the next growth of the company when it comes to connecting the entire India, even the rural part of India, with optical fiber network and a good internet. So this is why this company we're discussing today. This is the reason we're discussing today, and putting this company is a very important wheel in the entire 5G revolution is going to come in the future, and what these companies are fighting for. All the spectrum has been auctioned, and people already Airtel tied up with Nokia, Vodafone tied up with Nokia, but nobody's talking about RailTel, what RailTel is doing, how this company is going to get benefited. So we'll discuss that part also today in the video. So now if you see what kind of project this company does, if you see expertise, then they're into e-office, HD video conferencing services, data center services, security operations center, railwire, broadband. So if you have been to railway station, you would have got a pop-up of connecting to railwire where 30 minutes is free, after that you need to pay. The lease line, virtual private network, the VPN services, internet lease line, consultancy services, signaling services, rack and space colocation, tower colocation, NLD for voice carriage, Aadhaar based services. Projects what they have done: few station Wi-Fi project, content on demand, hospital management information system, railway display network, BharatNet, national knowledge network, and video surveillance system. So these are what few projects company does, and the expertise what we discussed here. Now to see what this company has done and what the future plans for this company is. So I have gone through my data points and I have few information with me which I can discuss with you. I cannot write that, but those information what I can discuss with you only. So listen those things carefully because there is no video to discuss on these parts. So what this company has done, so as I told you, this company has a network of 40,000 plus kilometer rural network, and with the help of that, this company has grown a very good growth. And they have three division. One is NLD, other is IP, and other is ISP. So ISP is internet, NLD is national, it's long distance calls and messages, and there is come IP. Out of which the rail wire itself has grown by 87%. As I told you, rail wire is used in the on the station, so that has usage of that has grown by 80, more than 87%. So what happens, people spend some time waiting for trains at railway station, and they need good Wi-Fi, so they connect to rail wire, and rail wire speed is quite good in most of the stations what I have been to, at least metro stations. It's very good and you can use them. Okay, so this is one thing. Other important part I can mention is that, see, this is the what Ashwantpur railway station looks like, and government has a lot of plan for modernizing this kind of railway stations. And when this kind of railway station gets a modern look and feel and get lot of recreational places, so the thing is that suppose you're spending 2 hours at railway station, it's a dirty and not so hygienic place before, but the moment this gets converted to this kind of setup, you start spending more time over there. The more time you spend, the more the Wi-Fi you used, more the facilities you use, more kind of options what these guys provide. RailTel comes in the picture, will be usage like the optical fiber network, their Wi-Fi network, their VPN services. Those things it can be used, and this adds to this company's revenue, and that's the reason railway revenue has grown by 87% over the period of 1 year. Second part is their NLD. So NLD is segment, I don't know how it operates, but they have around 729 institutions which are tied up with this company for the NLD services. Out of which some major companies, they have institutions, and some of them have also tied up with them for their VPN services as well. So some of them are CCL, Coal India Limited, so CIL, Coal India Limited, CCL, BCCL, I don't know what BCCL. So those kind of companies are tied up with RailTel, and these companies also helping this kind of government institutions to get the more Wi-Fi and bandwidth also. If you leave that part, then this company also have 5G spectrum. So 5G spectrum, as I told you, has already been what to say, auctioned, and private companies already done their bid for that. So whenever 5G spectrum comes to the picture, they will get towers. So this company has got around 4,000 towers in their network, and those towers will be co-used by these private players, and that also comes as a revenue for this company. So there are two kind of revenues, one through their services and other by co-using the towers. So they also help the other companies to co-use the towers, and a part of that revenue comes to this company as well. Okay, and third important part, the government is planning 25,000 crores, is spending 25,000 crores by implementing private LTE network, and that also 25,000 crores is not only for LTE, this is also for your something what they say is collision avoidance system. So this is what they create. So creating these two things, government is putting 10 to 25,000 crores, out of which this company's plan is that they will get around 5,000 crores of business from there. So if you summarize all these parts, the next 5 years growth for this company is 5,000 crores from their this project of LTE. Then a good chunk of revenue, around 4,000 to 5,000 crores, will come from your co-using the towers. Then this company already growing 87% last year, the railway, and that is the plan. The expectation for this company management is that this particular segment of the RailTel will grow very fast, considering the kind of focus the government is putting on railway stations and modernizing the railway station. Also, a lot of trains are being started, like this train which is started in the Bangalore to Mangalore route, which I forgot the name. It's some dome kind of passenger bogies, right? So coaches. So in that coaches you can use free Wi-Fi, you can use content on demand. So if all these services comes into the foray of RailTel, and RailTel is the prime beneficiary when this kind of coaches and this kind of trains becomes a prime on the primary routes. So all these benefits, I discussed a lot of things, how the factors which going to impact the growth and the revenue of this company. I'll repeat as a pointer: the 25,000 crore project, a part of that, then co-using their towers, then modernizing the railway stations, then using broadband in the railway station, using their VPN network, using their the LD long distance DLD, or what I told, that particular service, and then the Wi-Fi and content on demand services on the entire your passenger trains, what the new bogies what are going to come in the future. So all these things are going to add a lot of revenue in this company. So this is a long term game. I'm not talking about it's a 1 year, 2 year things. Maybe it's a 5 year game, but this is the company which is going to be a lot in focus compared to other telecom players what we generally talk about. This is how this company entire looks like. Also to put a note, and which is very important, this company has got rural connectivity which other players haven't. Okay, so this company is in a very good step where they can take good revenue from that rural areas also. So there are a lot of revenue places, lot of places for where this company is getting revenue, and this is company is poised for a very fast and big growth in the coming days. So we have spent a good amount of time understanding the business and its future plans and impacts and everything. Around 10 minutes we spent on this. Let's jump to fundamentals, see how this company is placed. So this company is around 4,578 crore company, small cap company but very good market cap, and stock P is 32.1. It's a decent stock P. ROC is 14.1 and 10.2. That's not bad for a public sector enterprise. Debt is only 30 crore where their net profit is 142 crore. So very rarely we see some government company which is debt free and more profitable. So this company is one of those companies. If you see this company's growth over last quarter wise, every quarter they have given better revenue in spite of COVID also. 270, 393, 254 they dropped because train were not running in this particular quarter. Then 283, 411 and 430 crores they have given the revenue. So that's it, growth every quarter. If you see from profit and loss in the past 6 years, 578, 850, 987, 1003, 1128 and 1378. So it's every year growth for this company again. Similar goes for your net profit also, 103, 130, 158, then dropped 130, then 141, 142. This is again a good growth. So everywhere you see good growth. Same goes for reserves also, 764, 838, 932, 968, 1048 and 1092. So reserves have been also growing slowly. So this was a phase when the growth was not much last 5 years, but now previous things comes into factor. All the new railway coaches and more usage of this station Wi-Fi's and everything will come in the picture. Further, the 5G network, the co-location of towers, all those things will become more. The growth will be much more than what you have seen in these 5 years. So the numbers which are going to come in the next 5 years will be much bigger than the number what you have seen in the last 5 years. Let's go to the shareholding pattern. Around 72.84% with the government obviously, and 20% with the public. So it's HDFC Life Insurance has 1.45%, around 18%, 19%, 18% there with the retail investors. So retail investor has not got much of pie in the entire shareholding pattern. So this is how this fundamentals looks like. Let's jump to the technical chart and see what kind of opportunity we have. So Rail RVNL, I'll search for RailTel. So RailTel, if you search, then this is the chart looks like. Now personally there is not a very concrete graph here, but if I see from graph perspective, then this is what I'm trying to look at. So this is a cup with handle pattern from here. If you see, now I'll draw the graph from here. So this is the cup and this is the handle which is going to become here, and this is a very strong support which I'm seeing personally here. It's a very good strong support for this company right now. And the opportunity, if we see from graph perspective, then we need to draw a line and see the size of the cup. So this is the size of the cup and this is the opportunity what we are looking from the current price. So current price is somewhere here. If I straighten this line, then this will reach to its all-time high. The target is all-time high, and this is what I'm expecting also to be a short-term target. So this is your target right now for this company. Sorry. So this is what the target looks like from this point. This is almost close to its 52-week high. And if you see percentage growth from the current price, then this is somewhere close to 28%, which is readily available for the return. So around 28 to 30% is growth in the very short term. My personal time frame will be 6 months for this 30% return, and I'll be quite happy with this 30% return around 6 months. But this stock is not a short term stock. This is a very good 5-year bandwidth kind of stock where we can get amazing return if things goes the way it's going right now. If they can execute the plans whatever this company has provided in their conference calls or in their management calls and every kind of forecasting. This was the personal research, some personal analysis on this company. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends in your social network. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell icon to get notified whenever you publish a new video. And you can let your feedback and comments and thoughts on the comment section. It will help us to create more videos and put out more content out there for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the later video. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you so much.